Have you ever heard that saying, dress for the job you want, not the job you have? Well, in 2025, that saying needs a twist. It's no longer about dressing to impress, it's about dressing to build wealth. We will explore why it's smart financially to look poor this year. Stay tuned as we challenge all the traditional notions of success. By the end of this video, you may think about wealth building in a whole new way. 1. Power of perception. When you think of the world's wealthiest individuals, you probably imagine luxury cars, designer suits, and expensive jewelry, right? But in reality, many of the wealthiest people in the world, like Warren Buffett or Mark Zuckerberg, don't flaunt their wealth. Instead, they've mastered the power of perception. Looking poor in 2025 shows you're not obsessed with superficial wealth. It signals that you focus on growth, security, and long-term success rather than short-term status. This gives you credibility and respect that money can't buy. People will see you as someone who values what truly matters, not just what can be purchased. Looking humble builds trust and deepens relationships. 2. Focus on value, not appearances. Imagine spending your hard-earned money on things you appreciate instead of buying things that look good. Looking poor means you're not caught in the consumerist trap. You're focusing on value, not appearances. This approach means that instead of spending money on expensive clothes or gadgets that lose value, you're investing in assets, experiences, or skills that grow over time. For example, instead of spending an extra $1 to buy a new phone every year, invest that money in stock, real estate property, or even a course to improve skills. That is going to help you set up long-term wealth. You're positioning yourself to build wealth while others chase the next trend by looking poor. 3. Elimination of distractions. Are you easily distracted by the latest trends or pressure to fit in? Then, looking poor may be the way out. When you look poor, you don't feel the constant pressure of keeping up with everyone. Material wealth will distract you from what matters, like your personal goals, investments, and your financial future. With an image of being humble, you don't need to care anymore about an image or try to meet other people's expectations. You can instead focus on things that push you forward, like building your career, growing your savings, and having an effortless setup to financial freedom. This change in mind reduces unnecessary distractions and keeps you laser-focused on what you want. 4. The power of authentic living. What if authentic living is the key to true wealth? In 2025, this power of being yourself is enormous. Everyone seems to have perfected lifestyles and people who hide behind materialism. However, most successful people will tell you that authenticity beats everything. If you look poor, you are working towards building a life that mirrors your values instead of impressing anyone else with what you own. People relate more to authenticity than to ostentatious demonstrations of riches. When you look poor, you're signaling to people that you do not need validation through pieces of possession. This opens space for richer connections and a more full and meaningful life. 5. Reducing financial stress. Are you ever worried about keeping up with trends or ensuring your lifestyle matches your income? Looking poor could help you reduce that stress. Trying to live up to an image can give you financial anxiety. When you look poor, you eliminate the constant pressure to spend money on everything to keep up with others. Living modestly will give you a life where you cannot overspend. This free time will allow you to save, invest, and focus on wealth building. You can now live within your means, ensure financial stability, and reduce the extraneous stress of needing more. Poor doesn't lack. It means peace in minimalism. 6. Adopt the minimalist way of thinking. In a world of excess, sometimes less is more, which may land you some unimaginable wealth. Looking poor is minimalistic. We talk about owning fewer but more valuable possessions. Instead of hoarding material possessions, you prioritize what gives you the most value in life. For instance, you might have some high-quality items or invest in experiences that expand your horizons. By embracing minimalism, you free yourself from the burden of excess. You invest in things that grow your health, skills, and assets. Minimalism is not about denial. It's about focusing on what adds value to your life. 7. Get off the hedonic hamster wheel. Ever feel like you're running after happiness with every new purchase and quick fix? It's time to get off the hedonic hamster wheel. The bad news is that being poor frees you from the merry-go-round cycle of finding happiness in stuff. Most people spend their lives searching for that one thing, the new car, the bigger house, or that shiny new gadget. The sad truth is, though, that these things just provide temporary highs. Instead of chasing passing pleasures, try to build permanent fulfillment. By looking poor, you step out of this cycle and invest in things that have a lasting impact, such as long-term assets, personal growth, and security. You start finding satisfaction in self-improvement and creating lasting wealth instead of temporary thrills. 8. Attracting opportunities. You will have more opportunities to be yourself than to have all that material evidence of success. This is one good reason why looking poor may be of help. When you focus on substance over status, you attract opportunities based on who you are and what you bring to the table, not what you own. When you look poor, you convey that you aren't trying to impress anyone, building trust and credibility. People don't care about the car you drive or the clothes you wear to look at your skills, knowledge, and character in business and personal life. Looking poor helps you connect on a deeper level. 9. Not as much peer pressure. Peer pressure doesn't stop when you get into college. It continues till adulthood, especially in material wealth. But when you look poor, you are free from that. You feel the pressure when it comes from friends, family, or even social media. But when you look poor, you live on your terms, not others. You no longer compete. You set your success and financial freedom goals. Freedom of being poor can be liberating, so you may concentrate much better on your objectives and live through your life as yours and valuable not according to other people's views, but according to your most authentic values. 10th, act your wage. Want to set yourself up for lasting wealth? The secret is simple. Act your wage. In a world of influencers and luxury lifestyles, getting caught up in the idea that wealth is about external appearances is easy. It's not. True wealth is about living below your means and prioritizing savings and investments over flashy purchases. You can remain modest in lifestyle and know where to spend your money by looking poor. This makes you work towards building wealth rather than squandering it on momentary pleasure by acting on your wage. This discipline builds long-term financial security. Looking poor isn't about lacking. It's about focusing on what truly matters, your future, values, and authenticity. In 2025, this mindset could be your path to true financial freedom. Which point resonated most with you? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more wealth-building insights.